What's up guys, my name is Nitro and welcome to today's episode of Road to 50th Montage, episode 7. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, because mine's not going half bad. I just want to say guys that I apologize for the last couple episodes, just because they've been kind of lackadaisical in the way that, I was sick, but still, you guys shouldn't be going through my torment just because I'm sick or me having a bad time. So I apologize for the lack of enthusiasm. And also the lack of quality too. I've been going pretty much off the cuff for these, but this time I'm really trying to take this seriously, and I'm going to have notes and stuff of my thoughts instead of randomly thinking blah, boo. So we'll be fixing that as well. Also for my way of speaking too, sometimes when I'm recording a commentary, I notice it a lot where I really rush my tone. And I really want to hold that back and actually think about my words before I say them. And plus, this is normally how I talk most of the time either. And in commentaries, sometimes I talk really fast and really unusually. So from now on, I'm going to try really hard just to be my normal self and talk at a reliable pace where I don't really slur as many words too. That would be great as well. And also, I want to make this a learning experience for everyone. I've been kind of going through complaining about what I have. I want to explain some of the things I've learned over YouTube, and also some of the things I learned through editing and through the whole experience in general. And I'd like to share you some of my mistakes, some of my successes, pretty much generally just what all went well and what didn't go well. So yeah, just make it a learning experience for everyone, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the videos from now on. With that said, I don't think my voice will always be this deep. It's actually kind of in the morning, but hey, things happen. So, our first montage here is Feeding with Nitro. I'm pretty sure around here, or the last couple of videos, is when I fully switched over to NItroEdits as the name. These clips are all with the old account, which is Nitro1347. But from now on, I really tried to change my name and switched everything over. And it was kind of scary, because one thing I was worried about was that my Nitro347 channel would be bigger than my NItroEdits channel, and that would be really embarrassing, and I'd be like, I lost all these subs for nothing. It obviously worked out. We're doing a lot better than my other channel did. I only got up to like 50 or so subs on the other one. I'm not really 100% sure on there. To explain a little bit more about the montage, I did end up getting better clips, and this was progressively through Black Ops 2. I continually got better. I really like the ACOG scope too, and that was also a really cool one. I really like the ACOG scope in Black Ops 2. It was just really nice to snipe with, and I really liked it a lot. I still use I'm God music for cinematics, and also my first quad there, so that was really exciting. I was so happy that I finally got a quad. I felt like I joined an elite club or something. Really, it's not. Lots of people get quads just offhand if you play long enough. But for me to be sniping for so long and then to finally complete an accomplishment like that felt like a really cool thing. So I was super happy about that and couldn't wait to get more. Sadly, quads are still a very hard thing to get, mostly because I haven't played consistently enough recently. I'll probably get back into more days now because I'm actually interested again. Sniping in general is just a really cool thing, and I've been growing a love for it even more. And honestly, I've been struggling with figuring out if I want to play like Counter-Strike or League of Legends, but I think Call of Duty is really nice. Lots of people hate on it just because it's an easy game, it's not super competitive, or just kind of minor stuff like that, which some of it I agree with. Like, obviously, if you want the most elite gameplay ever, then play with a mouse and keyboard with CSGO or something, and that's going to be your most competitive area for shooters. And for League of Legends, some people like the MOBA aspect. I'm not super 100% fan, but I still enjoy the game. I still play it from time to time and try to progressively get better. But there's something cool about Call of Duty, about increasing your skills with the controller, and then being able to do fun stuff like quads, and this community where you can make montages and do all this other fun stuff. So I really appreciate that aspect of Call of Duty, and I'm also really hoping that Black Ops 3 will be a wonderful game like Black Ops 2 was. Granted, Black Ops 2 wasn't perfect, but I'm kind of hoping that my fire will be rekindled with Black Ops 3, and then we'll be able to really get some Call of Duty action going and stuff like that. So back to the montages for a minute, just to recap from where we were. Actually, at this point is a very sad part in my YouTube career, I guess you'd call it, or just back then, is actually this was when Windows 8.1 came out, and I decided to put on my laptop, and I was loading for stuff, and then all of a sudden it froze. And I was super worried. I didn't know what to do. I ended up just freaking out. This was actually my first computer, so I wasn't 100% knowledgeable on everything. I left it to do its setting things, and it said it was fixing something, but it was stuck for like 5 hours, and I had no clue what to do with it. And I had a montage I had to do, and I was just freaking out. So what actually ended up happening is I turned it off. I tried to reset it, but that is something you never want to do, especially when the screen says not to do it. So it actually put my PC into recovery mode until we could fix it. Unfortunately, that meant that there had to be a sudden halt with videos. So I actually made a quick video just updating my entire channel on that situation and that we were going to try to figure it out, but honestly, it took a long process of trying to fix everything. I mean, it took 11 days. We backed up the hard drive, and I mean, I saw the files on my dad's work computer when we were backing it up, and yet when we looked back on the backup after we factory reset the computer to try to fix it, the files were lost. We have no clue to this day where the stuff went. Lesson learned here: whenever you make a backup, triple check your files, especially if you're doing YouTube or anything like that. In this situation alone, this was because I was obviously very new with everything, and I really thought we checked and looked through everything and saw, but still, nonetheless, my files were lost. So I had to redo the outro, redo the intro, kind of copy it from old videos I could download off of YouTube, and that's that. Only now, actually, have I made a new outro, which you'll see later, which is actually fully HD again. I'm still kind of hurting from that because my intro now isn't 100% HD because it's downloaded off of YouTube. So unfortunately, that's just what happens, and I don't have the resources to actually make it again reliably. So, I mean, I could sit down and probably make it, but it would take a lot of work. Lessons learned from that: back up your files, and also back up and check your backups a bunch. Nowadays, I actually have a fair amount of my montages and YouTube videos backed up on Google Drive as well as USBs, just a whole bunch of backups, just to make sure that never happens again, because that was like the worst experience going through, just trying to figure out all that stuff. So eventually, the 11 days later, we fixed it, and we found out, contact the laptop manufacturer, and we fixed the computer. It was up and running. So I redid the outro and intro, like I said. I was trying to look around for video recorders. If you go far enough back, I was trying to record like the behind the scenes of the montage stuff, and I couldn't find really a proper recorder to do it. This is another things you can learn from my experience is use OBS. I don't know if maybe you haven't heard of it. Some people haven't, some people have. Me, I definitely didn't heard it since I had a brand new computer. But OBS is a free program that you can use to live stream and also record your desktop. And it does a fantastic job, and it's 100% free. So just if you ever want a free recording software, there you go. But even after that, my YouTube passion wasn't shaken. I still wanted to move on. I kept grinding it out on PS3 best I could, and I actually almost got a quad, as with this next montage. And I thought it was really funny because it was so close to a quad, and it looked exactly like one on my screen and everything. And even in theater mode, the bullet went right through the guy, and it didn't end up working. So I was really sad about that. But this was another one of those. I just threw it all together, and it was really cool. I really liked how I synced everything up, and I also recorded all my own cinematics for that one. So that was also another step in moving up the chain. I know I may have said that before, but I'm pretty sure up until this point, I've always used cinematics from everywhere else. So that was also a nice, cool little step there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you all for watching the videos. Please leave a rating if you liked it or disliked it or don't like the new format. Hopefully you do and like the quality I'm trying to bring into the videos. And hopefully, yeah, we can keep this a weekly series. I'm sorry about last week. I set it up on the YouTube scheduler to upload on Monday, but for some reason it got switched to Tuesday. It actually has done that for the last 2 weeks. So I'll actually just like set a timer to really make sure this gets up on Monday. But I just wanted to apologize for that quick and for the previous things I said before. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys all for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Have a good week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.